Right, what we have done here is an example of Pyrrhocoris apteris, which is the wingless, in theory, wingless firebug. There's quite a few of them marching about here. I was hoping to get them in the act of their little hemapterid copulation, because then they join abdomen to abdomen, push and pull themselves, which is why they receive in Poland the name tramway, which is a tram, because they look like, sort of, when they join together pulling along, they look like a tram. And basically, this insect, it's a true bug. It's an inhabitant of the lime tree, not lime as in the citrus tree, but the tilia tree, and eats also mallow, sometimes ragwort. Fairly harmless in Europe, since all those plants are not particularly needed as crops. Relatives to this in the United States, major pest on the cotton crop. It's a firebug. Dzień dobry. Nie, to nie jest biedronka. It's not a ladybird. In fact, there's a very important point that Alexandra makes, because it's not a beetle at all. It's a hemapterid, so that means that from the egg you get immediately an imago, or a small version of the full thing. Whereas in the case of a ladybird being a beetle, the ladybird has a larval stage which doesn't look at all like the adult beetle. So if you look at a baby ladybird, it doesn't look like a grown-up ladybird, whereas if you get a baby one of these, I think they may be negotiating terms, these two. No, they're not. They're both of the same sex. Okay, dziękuję. I don't think David Attenborough has to put up with that people come and have chats while he's doing his films, but you know, I suppose I've got a long way to go to David Attenborough anyway. The firebug. This Pyrrhocoris apteris is a tremendously sexual insect. No, that's how they used to do him on spitting images. Always getting excited about the animals and needing to have somebody throw a bowl of cold water over him. Anyway, it's a nice looking insect, it's fairly harmless, but the red ones in the cotton industry caused problems because they would get crushed and dye the cotton red, and it would be very difficult to get it back out again. So let's see if I can get a nice close-up shot. A lot of ants around today as well. They seem fairly aware of what's going on anyway, marching around. So, here we are, the firebug. Very common these days. Theoretically wingless, but sometimes found flying, colonising new areas like Guernsey, which didn't have them and then all of a sudden got them. And they can be seen flying around occasionally, despite the name Apteris, given to them by Linnaeus in 1758 in Systema Naturae, but what did he know? This is our park. Next to the building, very nice place with plenty of interesting insects. These plants as well, while I'm at it, these are anemones, or bazniki as they're called, which is a nice plant to look at early in the year. They don't flower for long, but while they're there they've got this nice delicate looking bloom. So that's what we've got just right now by way of nature next to our